For 78 years, we have consistently been the leader in technology in this industry, in the interconnect industry. Today, a company with now, on a run rate basis of more than $3.5 billion in sales annually, as well as the industry leader in profitability and the recognized technology leader for our customers. We operate in more than 85 facilities around the world. As Tong Li said, now Asia represents nearly our largest region, and actually Tong Li, last quarter, Asia was within nearly $1 million of North America. At the growth rate that we see in Asia, I'm very confident that in the third quarter, Asia will now be our largest region. This, for me, is also a very special event because I've been coming to Asia since 1988, when I first came to study Chinese. I came actually to Penang in 1993 as one of these backpackers that you see in Georgetown staying in the hostels, eating chili crabs and having gailan. And I remember at the time feeling that Penang was a city of warmth, where the people opened their arms to you, no matter what you were. Even if you were one of these backpackers coming off the train from Hat Yai, not having showered for a week, the people were there warm to welcome you. And we feel that same way today in Penang. There's no question that the environment in Penang is what has allowed us to prosper and will allow us to flourish in the future. We're able to do that in Penang because of the quality of the workforce, the skill of the engineers in Penang, and the stable and steadfast support of the governmental organizations, whether that be the investment organizations in Penang, the Customs Bureau, the financial bureaus. All of you help us to continue to attract to Penang significant investment. We're very proud also that Penang has become for Amphenol such a concentration center of manufacturing technology, when in fact we have facilities around the world. And Penang today is among our most competitive, highest technology locations. Congratulations to Penang and to that whole organization in Penang. Now, on this wonderful occasion today, which is really a realization of the dreams of Tong Li, of his family, and of his organization, I want to share with you our dreams at Amphenol. And we have actually a very simple dream. And that dream, which is really a goal, is to become #1 in our industry. And I can tell you that today, the #1 participant in our industry is not in Penang, and we are. That gives me a tremendous amount of confidence. It gives me a confidence that as we look forward over the next decades, that together with Penang, we will become the leader in this industry. Chief Minister Lim, Tong Li, all of our esteemed guests, I thank you all from the bottom of my heart, from our shareholders' hearts, and from our 38,000 employees around the world's hearts. Without you, we would not be what we are today, and no question, without you, we will not be as great as we believe we will be in the future. Thank you very much.
Mr. Richard Adam Norwitt has mentioned just now, we aspire to be the first. We believe, since Penang is a home of many top companies in the world who are leaders in their respective fields, Intel, Honeywell, many other companies, I'm sure Amphenol will join this constellation of stars as a leader in your own right, in your respective industry. As Mr. Richard has mentioned just now, one of the key competitive advantages you have over other competitors is the fact that you are in Penang and you are not. And just like you yourself, Penang is also full of youthful vigor. And it's this youthful vigor which we want to position Penang, a global positioning of Penang throughout the world as a leader in the E&E industries and of course in the respective subsectors of the E&E industries. Now this newest facility is 100,000 square feet, cost 18 million with additional investments next year. I'm given to understand that there are around 1,000 employees, and of course the total investment will be around 100 million ringgit. I'm sure there will be more to come, especially when you become #1 in the not too distant future. And we are happy that even though we are only 2 years, still taking baby steps, so to say. But in these 2 years, we have put forth that the essence of good governance is always integrity. We have kept governance. Kept governance based on competency, accountability and transparency, with integrity as its core. And we have achieved some international benchmarks when Transparency International praised our CAT governance as effective in reducing corruption and establishing integrity in governance. We are the first government in Malaysia to be so recognized by Transparency International, and we are proud of it. So even though we are the second smallest state, we punch way above our weight. We intend to attract more companies in high-tech, high value-added, and of course knowledge-based sectors, because we have to move up the value chain. We must not join the race to the bottom, just doing the normal stuff that we're doing in the past, even though it's important now. It's not a vision of the future. We must be innovative. We must join the race to the top, not to the bottom. And that's why we have established the Penang Science Council, which I shared with Richard just now, where we hope that the Penang Science Council will be able to establish Penang as a center of excellence for science and technology in Malaysia. Among some of the pillars, some of the initiatives that we are embarking will be to establish a Penang Tech Center, modeled along the San Jose Tech Center. And in Malaysia, we are the most livable city in Malaysia, on par with Kuala Lumpur. You better not exceed the capital city of the country. So you remain on par with Kuala Lumpur. But if we are the most livable city, you don't need to go elsewhere. Come to Penang, you are living the best city in Malaysia. Integrity is everything. And I want to tell this to Mr. Richard and Diana, that when you invest in Penang, rest assured, you are dealing with an honest government. We will tell you as it is. What you see is what you get. If you cannot deliver, we will tell you straight up. We will not lead you up the garden path. A few years ago, we were offered a big investment, provided that we could guarantee 1,000 electrical and electronic engineers. I'm not the type to guarantee something I cannot deliver, and I will not put it in writing. And I think this is a demonstration that if we cannot deliver something, we will not promise you it can be delivered. So I think this is important, so that investors who come here know that they will not be cheated and that their investments are protected based on their own evaluation. So with this, I would like to thank again Amphenol for inviting us, and we believe that your company will continue to break new ground with new customers, and it's our hope that your presence in Penang will continue to enhance Penang's competitiveness in terms of strong supply chain network to the existing industries. So in these words, I thank again Amphenol for coming to Penang. I'm sure you have a very productive, profitable, as well as an enjoyable experience. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Reggie. Can you please remain on the stage? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause. Take a look. These are the leaders of the corporate social responsibility, shown not only by his own members of the family of Amphenol TCS, but by their own hearts as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause to the leaders of